Hello and welcome to the exhibition here at the Pennsylvania State University. I'm Maria Counts. This is an exhibit of Dan Kiley's work in Bartholomew County, Indiana, that was featured here this spring at the Pennsylvania State University Department of Landscape Architecture, Stookman School of Architecture and Landscape Architecture. The official name of the exhibit is Dan Kiley, Landscapes in Bartholomew County, Indiana, Materials from the Columbus, Indiana Architectural Archives. Funding was made possible by the Stookman School of Architecture and Landscape Architecture and the Department of Landscape Architecture. This exhibit features student work based on Dan Kiley's work as well as Dan Kiley's work, including 20 projects. This will be the second exhibition of curated work of his featured in an exhibition, originally curated by the Architectural Archives in Indiana in 2014. So over here we have the exhibit of Dan Kiley's 20 projects that are from 1955 to 1990. Featured here on the wall. Each project has its own panel with the work that was collected by the archives and is now able to be featured here on public display this spring. We also have models that were done by the students of a planting course that was done in conjunction with this exhibit. It was done as part of the Landscape Architecture core planting class for the third-year undergraduate students and second-year graduate students, taught by me and Ron Henderson here at Penn State. So the work that you'll see here includes two of Kiley's projects made into physical models. We conducted research on the Miller Garden that you see here and also the North Christian Church as our feature projects for the exhibition, and focused on the planting typologies in particular and the articulation of the model in physical 3D form as well as digital drawings and analysis of those two key projects. The models were created by the students using the CNC router from AutoCAD line work that they derived from his original work. And the trees were all also done, but they were done all by hand, as you can see here. The CNC router actually was able to put in precisely where all of the different trees were, and so we were able to create these models with a lot of accuracy, and are very excited to share these in this exhibition that includes over 1,500 trees in just these two models alone. The drawings that you are seeing right now are blow-ups of the Miller Garden and North Christian Church that were done by the graduate students through careful analysis and tracing and converting the analog drawings into digital drawings that were ultimately then used as the base plans for those CNC models that we went over. We deliberately left out the structures to focus on the planting for this exhibition. Over here, you'll see another range of work. This was conducted by the undergraduate students and focused on extracting out different typologies from those larger models and projects of Dan Kiley, as well as several other projects by Dan Kiley. The students broke into groups and selected a species and a typology for planting and made physical models and digital work that only focused on those specific typologies. So the same techniques were used in terms of AutoCAD drafting and tree twisting to create a series of typology models here that are broken out and displayed individually. They are accompanied by small key diagrams The typologies that were looked at included one tree row, two tree allée, grid, bosque, quincunx, hedgerow, and forest. In addition to these 3D models that you see here, each of the students was responsible for one series of digital drawing analysis. The drawings highlight the series as typologies in plan, section, perspective, and look at a variety of factors such as seasonality, height, growth, canopy coverage, and so on. Students made all of their drawings to scale and were done to reflect their specific typologies. Spacing was also a major factor in how these typology drawings were done. One student looked at the negative space that is remaining underneath the canopies of the trees from his grid typology, which was a little bit different and very interesting. Altogether, all the students created their drawings by themselves and created a lot of unique line work. None of the drawings featured here are copies from anywhere else, and one of the challenges for this project was to illustrate their typology in a new way. Some students also looked at typologies over time. So, thank you for visiting our exhibit here at Penn State. I'd also like to give out some thanks to Christopher Counts, who is our curatorial advisor, the head of the department, Eliza Pennypacker, the Department of Landscape Architecture, and the Indiana Architectural Archives for generously providing us with these rich materials here that we've had at Penn State. We also had Scott Tucker, who's our exhibit gallery manager, and our course teaching assistant, Jen Tong. So thank you, and also to those who participated in our panel discussion last month.